Go by leg kicks. Yep.
You don't see those all that often, but in that case, that was very clear and evident right there.
Yeah, I was training a kickboxer, Mike Mandick. He got his last win on TKO leg kicks. Here's our next fighter.
Fight fans, you're about to get your money's worth in this bout. 170-pound professional bout featuring Canine Albert Tadevosyan out of Combat Sport and Fitness, trained by the respected Jeff Hoagland. His opponent, I say pound for pound, the #1 nickname in the fight game. It's the Battle Goat, Frankie Orr, base Fitmass MMA, Rumble on the Ridge veteran, and Frankie Orr, a recent win over UFC vet Dennis Hallman. Boxing. Frankie's one of those guys, take on a fight anytime, anywhere. He's got himself a fight tonight. This promises to be exciting. Let's head inside the cage for tonight's official introductions.
Fight fans, this welterweight matchup is your co-main event and brought to you by TriMed, Combat Games' official emergency care provider. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner wearing the black Primal Combat tights. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 171 pounds. With a record of 3 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. Representing Combat Sport and Fitness, keep it going for Albert K9 Tadevosyan. His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner wearing the black Primal Combat trunks, stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 169.8 pounds. With a record of 2 wins, 4 losses, and representing Base Fit Mass MMA, give it up for the Battle Goat, Frankie Orr.
All right, here we go. Jeff
This
Aaron
bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
There we go. All right. Jeff Aaron along with Danny Bennett. Danny boy, Danny, this is going to be a good fight. I've known Frankie Orr and Albert Tadevosyan for a long time. This is going to be a good one. Frankie once fought at 205, was the champ here of the Rumble on the Ridge. Good boxer, but he fights a well-rounded Albert Tadevosyan, K9, who trains under Jeff Hoagland. This is an interesting contrast here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Battle Goat does.
Well, he'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere, and he'll do it with a smile on his face. And both fighters now circling their corners, ready for referee Steve Newport to get this one underway.
That's a true fighter. What's going on here?
Fight fans, we are waiting for the doctor to return cage side. We cannot start this bout without a ringside physician. He's in the back checking on the fighter from the previous bout. As soon as he gets out here, we can begin. I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you, tickets are still available for this Sunday, January 25th show. Come see comedian J.B. Smoove. You've seen him on Curb Your Enthusiasm and the Real Husbands of Hollywood. He will be here in this very room Sunday at 8 p.m. Tickets available at the box office or snowtickets.com. Also, at the conclusion of tonight's event, take the opportunity to stop by the casino and get your free player card and enter to win Big Game in Arizona. That's 2 tickets the casino's giving away, including airfare, hotel, and transportation, and 2 tickets to the Seahawks versus the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 49 or whatever we're up to now.
I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. We're waiting for a ringside physician to be here, and here we are. We are ready. Steve Newport calls the fighters in.
Step back.
No love between these.
You ready?
Dudes.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Here we go. Albert Tadevosyan, K9, and the Battle Goat, Frankie Orr. Frankie will try to outbox him. Tadevosyan will use anything he can to win tonight. Here we go. Co-main event of the evening, Rumble of the Ridge 30. Frankie tried to set everything up off his jab. We'll see if he, again, utilizes perhaps superior boxing skill. We were all happy when he beat Dennis Hallman. You fought Dennis Hallman.
I did fight Dennis Hallman. He got me in an armbar, so he got me. Still filling each other out.
A kick caught by Tadevosyan.
Step over right here. Step around. Take his back right here. I don't know why he's not taking his back.
And it's probably what Frankie wants right there, other than he took that one hit before.
Oh, he wobbled him right there.
Oh, that was a high kick that missed, and he lost his balance and fell. He tries it again.
That's why I don't jump when I kick.
That kick sends Frankie back into the cage.
Frankie needs to keep his hands up.
A couple of roundhouse efforts there for Tadevosyan. One landed, one didn't.
Those are overhand rights.
Overhand.
Roundhouse is a kick. Albert's got some looping punches. Kind of loops them hooks.
I thought Frankie throw more jabs and try to utilize a little more boxing.
See Albert try to pull the Pettis. Jumping off the cage. Exchange of knees there.
Crowd's amped up.
Oh, the left hand, left hook off the exchange.
I didn't see it, and I don't think Frankie did either.
It's the right target.
Tadevosyan now.
The ear, I'm going to stake it away.
Got them hands down. So the Battle Goat needs to turn in here. And now he's just recovering.
Frankie in some trouble. He's got a minute and a half to try to survive here.
It's going to be kind of hard to set it in here.
Yeah, there you go. Rear naked choke, and he taps out Albert Canine Tadevosyan. A lot of action there in a 3.5 minute fight.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get that choke in being on the cage like that. Remember I said Frankie needed to keep his hands up. And he got clocked with that left hook.
He shows a little frustration on his face, perhaps agreeing with you there. So there you go, a well-rounded Albert Tadevosyan from Combat Sport and Fitness with a victory over the Battle Goat Frankie Orr. 3 minutes and 33 seconds of round number 1 in our co-main event of the evening.
Show good sportsmanship there. Here's the announcer here.
Fight fans, it came to an end at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 1 by way of tap out to rear naked choke, and still undefeated out of the red corner, Albert Canine Tadevosyan.
Frankie's one of those guys, loves to fight. When he loses, he shows his frustrations, but he always smiles about it. And for Albert Tadevosyan, 4-0, an impressive 4-0. He's always impressive when he fights here. He's one of those fighters that could move on.
Yeah, he showed good. Frankie, the Battle Goat, showed some good sportsmanship. You know, you don't like losing, but you know, he got caught and he got finished with a choke. So
it's been a good night for Combat Sport and Fitness. Ivan Salivary, all the gyms tonight represented tonight, but those guys, I think, have gone undefeated in their fights. And we have our